following the video that I did recently on how to do aggressive hits. I'll show you how to add a real intensity to your music videos, and the best part is we're using no plugins. I'll also plug you guys with my pack, the Danny James Aggressive Hits. Check it out, get it at 30% off for the Black Friday. Anyway, let's get to the video and I'll show you how to do and to pull off these moves.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth. Buy a Maybach 680 just cause I ain't had nothing to do. Riding in the new coupe with no roof.
I'll use these clips over here.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth. Buy a Maybach.
Once again, hit L on your background layer or whatever layer that has your audio. I can tell where the 808s hit, okay? And I don't even really need to check this. I think if you can hear it yourself.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth.
We can add some intensity over there, add an adjustment layer, put it right over it, bring it around somewhere here. Add a transform effect, and then I'll play with some expressions, okay? What you want to do with the transform, just keyframe the position, hold Alt while hitting the position keyframe, add an expression. Let's go with wiggle 8 to, let's try 60, and we can scroll through and you can see what it does. You can see it also brings the black edges. Let me make sure we can see through them.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda.
Okay.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda.
Okay, so you can see that's very, very low key now. Just change from using the normal shutter angle. Add yours. I'll go with about 200 degrees. It will have some blurriness.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda.
Okay. We used the values 8 to 60. I'll bump these up 8 to 240. Okay.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda.
Okay, now that's a little bit too much. You can see it throws everything to the sides. The one thing about the expressions is that you can, if I'm somewhere around here, I can push these here and then cut it and it will give me a different result. So let's see.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda.
Yeah, it will kind of give me some other further values, some other random values further down the expression line.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda.
With this, all you want to do, you want to go at the place where you see the most distortion or you see most of your background. Turn the scaling up. I'll leave it at around 130.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda.
Okay, so that's a very easy way that you can add some intensity over there. We could spin this different ways. We could add an exposure, or let's go with an echo. Put it to minus negative 0.056 around there. Reduce the decay to about 7.5. Put 2 echoes. Now see how these two combine.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth.
Okay, so that's basically the gist of this. So I duplicate this adjustment layer, maybe come over this point, pause, come over this.
Miranda still won't tell the truth.
Okay, maybe we can enter into this transitioning clip with that. Let me just chuck these 2 effects. You can keep on layering and trying different effects, but that's just basically the way that you do it. If you do have my aggressive hits pack, we do have different styles. So I'll drag in the aggressive, and you can see it's basically based on that kind of premise that I just showed you.
Read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth.
So for this one, it's different from what we did have over here. Despite the fact that they do have more or less the same effects on them. On this one, we're using expressions, but instead of on the position keyframe, we're using it on the anchor point area. And you can see we don't really need to scale it up much. So I'll go somewhere around here, add the scaling like that.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth.
So that's basically what you can expect from this pack. Let me try something else. I try the 80s. The 80s will have a monologue, a monochrome kind of look. Has a mixture of many different effects, including a black and white, including a green. Let me undo this. I think I'll go to my favorite, which is the Red Dead. Put it over here.
Miranda still won't tell the truth. Miranda still won't tell the truth.
I feel like that isn't the best one for this clip. Let me go with I Wish You Would. If you know the music video I Wish You Would by Kanye West and DJ Khaled, you'll get why I named it I Wish You Would.
Miranda still won't tell the truth. Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth.
That's really good. I'll show you how to do one of these presets over here. So just stick through. We do have this one called the chopper. Let me just put this chopper hard, and then I'll explain to you how we do it. Just see what it does.
My Miranda still won't tell the truth.
So this one kind of shifts the clip around these axes and rotates it around. And the key thing here is it's more or less just what I showed you, but playing with more expressions and then having some keyframes on the rotation.
It won't tell the truth.
So I can kind of add it and put it together with the aggressive.
Still won't tell the truth. Put me on the still won't tell the truth.
Okay, yeah, I'll just maybe let it run for half a second or nearly 2 frames.
Still won't tell the truth.
Just a sec.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth.
Yeah, so that's basically how to do most of these effects. Something else that you can do to kind of spice these up, okay? Let me just go with the preset, the aggressive one, which I just kind of showed you how to do it. You can add a strobe light. Of course, this is also under one of these presets over here. Make sure it operates on making the layer transparent. Strobe duration 0.08, strobe period double that amount, that is 0.16. Guys, this is years of After Effects, and it will make sure that the clip kind of strobes in like this. I think we'll go with making the layer not transparent but on color, and instead of the color being white, let's make it black so that it can.
And still won't tell the truth.
And don't forget to scale where necessary. Scaling so that you don't have those edges.
Read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth. Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth.
That's fire. Honestly, that's fire. I don't like capping over here, but honestly, that's fire. So that's basically how you add intensity on music videos in this essence. I'll duplicate a few adjustment layers, maybe spread them. Okay, so I do have those adjustment layers. I'll drop the 80s over here, which is a black and white-ish, and then the global first on this one. Put the red dead on this one over here, and then probably let's just finalize with the bang bang. Okay, now one of the things that I did with these presets is such that you can combine and layer both a few of them together. So let's see what is happening over here. We also need to match it to the energy of the song. You can also cut it so that it's not very too long. Let's see what we have. Just run. This is how some of them are looking like.
Read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth. Buy me back 680 just cause I ain't had nothing to do. Riding in the
Okay, I need to extend this just a little bit more. I also noticed this one needed to be scaled up. Yeah, because of this. Click on it, go to your transform, scale it. Yeah, let me play this back, maybe from the top so that you can see what we made.
Put me on the stand, read my Miranda, still won't tell the truth. Buy me back 680 just cause I ain't had nothing to do. Riding in the new coupe with no roof. Put me on the stand.
Yeah, those are basically some of the ways that you can do this. Once again, just you can get these presets at 30% off, which I think is a very good fair deal for the Black Friday before it ends. Most of the things that I've showed you how to do. With the red dead, sorry if you are curious about how to do this, the red dead, it meant using a lot of the CC toner and curves and noise to make it look, you see, as aesthetically as good as it is. One thing I may not have shown you with this chopper, not the chopper but the global. Okay, the global kind of spins around. Okay, and that is basically because you had to have an expression on our rotation. If you add this global preset, you can go on and add the high voltage again to the same adjustment layer, delete the transform, the second transform that you just brought in. This is a very unique perk since you can combine different elements and different presets and create something unique.
Just cause I ain't had nothing to do. Just cause I ain't had nothing to do.
Okay, I'll let it also extend into this other clip.
Just cause I ain't had nothing to do. Riding it.
Okay, you can see that you can also use it. We can kind of transition with it. Let me play that back.
Just cause I ain't had nothing to do. Riding it.
Yeah. Anyway, hope you did learn something from this video. I've tried to leak as much source as I can from this one. Make sure to learn from this, and if you want to save your time and kind of have something that's already been cooked, pre-chefed by someone, a veteran, okay, just check out the Danny James Aggressive Hits on my store. Anyway, more ideas coming out.